taking me higher. Oh, you know you're making me sweat. Don't you know you're taking me further?
Hello guys, today we is International Romance and Adventure. We are now in the Moss City, in the second floor, in the restaurant Portofino. We want to show you how is wonderful food here, how is wonderful atmosphere here, and speak a little bit about the main question what are interested foreign men. I want to introduce you one of the girls who moved to USA like 2 years ago and now came back from the USA. And how are you? How you feel after 2 years being in USA, in Ukraine, Dnipro?
When home is home, you know, you always feel great coming back, no matter what. But I am impressed how my city developed for the past like 3 years while I was gone. It's very beautiful. They build new squares, new restaurants, new centers. It's very interesting, and I want to say that in Ukraine, people like luxury atmosphere, luxury restaurants. Like our people are very like oriented on it. So I'm impressed how many foreign people I see in my city. It is not like before at all, and I think that very soon Dnipro and Ukraine in general will become a very popular tourist point in Europe, for sure.
Thank you. Do you feel some difference between Ukrainian women and between the United States women? How do you feel there?
It's a very interesting question. I can tell you about my first impression when I came to America. Now I live in New York, but before I lived in Georgia. It's a South America, and these two parts differ greatly. And of course, I was shocked at first because in Ukraine, it's a big matter for girls how they look like and how they behave. In America, it's a little bit different. Not so many people care about their appearance, about their health, which is it's sad. In Ukraine, of course, women like to look beautiful. They work on it. They go to spa. They work on their appearance or on their looks. Every day, coming out of the house, you know, like Ukrainian girls put on makeup. They like to look attractive. They like attention, and also culturally wise, Ukrainian women, in my opinion, are more family oriented. You know, in our culture, the first marriage age is a little bit earlier than in America. For example, like in our country, the age approximately like from 20 to 25, this is the age when we have to marry, right? According to the rules of our society. Yeah, and our women are ready to work on their marriage. They are ready to take care of their family, their husbands, take care of their health, what they eat. By the way, Ukrainian women love to spend time in the kitchen, cook, learn something new. I'm not gonna like lie or something, but in my opinion, I think Ukrainian women are really perfect for family life and for men.
And the one in the most important question for the foreign men, does it matter for Ukrainian women how the foreign men look like?
And of course, it's not an exception if American women mostly don't care how they look like. In my opinion, most of the American men don't care how they look like either. So Ukraine is a European country. Like fashion industry is very developed here, and of course, it matters if a Ukrainian woman tries to look fashionable and fancy and beautiful. Of course, she expects from her man to look the same. You know, it doesn't matter that you have to spend like $1,000 on your clothes, but like for me, two things like two deal breakers, right? Right. When I see a man, is first of all how he smells. So like a good perfume is a must, and of course at least. I mean, don't get me wrong. I lived in Georgia in like rural area, you know, and sometimes guys can just like walk around in dirty sweatpants for a couple months, and it's not really what attracts women, no matter like what kind of person he is, you know. So of course, it matters. So like at least you have to look neat, you have to look like more or less attractive and smell good. That's, I mean. Of course, in general, when it comes to building a relationship, the main question is what kind of person you are, right? But the first impression is very important.
Okay, it was very nice, useful advice for a man. And did you have some dates? Could you tell us what kind of gifts would you like to have in the first date?
Of course, I had a lot of dates in America. I think everyone knows that coming to USA, Ukrainian women are very popular among American men. I mean, among all men, but I mean, in general. Yes, I had dates, and sometimes it was a good experience, sometimes not so great. First of all, I want to say that as for me, and I think for most of the Ukrainian women, flowers are very pleasing, right? So I think in America, for some reason, in their culture, they don't gift flowers to girls, just like without any reason. Here in Ukraine, women like flowers, and I think for the first date, it would make a very great first impression if a foreign man, beautiful, comes with flowers. I think it will set up a nice atmosphere for the first meeting.
Thank you for being with us today. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and it was International Romantic Adventure. We are waiting for you here.